Welcome back, beautiful, beautiful collective. Thank you for joining me here. I hope each and every one of you are doing amazing. Okay, birds of a feather flock together. It's time to heal. It's like a burst of magic going on. What's going on? You've awakened the genius. Okay, it's time to let go. These people are unawakened. They are 3D thinkers. And you know what? I think it was time to just let them go. You've awakened the genius, and you're starting to see that birds of a feather flock together. Okay? You're going to come shining through and you will bear fruit. So listen deeply. And willingly release this person and open up. This is a beautiful uncaging, loving yourself. Birds of a feather flock together here. So this is getting caught in a loop of 3D thinking. Caught in a loop, caught in a loop, caught in a loop. Well, for you, it's been a beautiful uncaging. Someone has the key to your heart, okay? Someone does. So quiet your mind. Don't let... I told you that Spirit is going to make you cross paths with somebody who has the key to your heart. You will bear fruit. You will come shining through. Now, you have endless possibilities. Something grounded, something stable. It's like uncharted waters. You're going to see a grand symphony and you will heal your heart. You're strong and brave to have released this person. They were all caught up in 3D stuff, not a higher. You're a higher kind of, you've ascended, and you're going to bear fruit, and you're going to see the fruits of your labor. And look, don't get caught up because you have endless possibilities. Don't get caught up on what these birds of a feather who flock together on 3D things think about. You have a higher purpose. It was smart of you to release this person and just let it go. Because what Spirit has planned for you is something better. You're very bright. You did get a raw deal, okay? You're a true sweetheart, okay? But you're very bright. And smart. Highly intuitive. And there is going to be a silver lining, okay? So it's like you laid all your cards out on the table. And now this person feels like they were confused and they were juggling and someone else thought that they won. You know what I mean? Like this other person who they were juggling. Birds of a feather flock together. 3D attracts 3D. They got caught up in the divine matrix here of like earthly pleasures and materialism, and you know, they're a clown. Like you had good intentions and you laid your cards out on the table. You were hiding nothing. But you weren't going to be caught in some kind of circus. You wanted a solid foundation. You got a raw deal. Okay? And this person thought that, you know, I don't know. Oh, well, they got a date with destiny. Don't worry about it. Be proud of who you are. Don't feel like you were the fool. You know? Because this person is starting to see. How wicked that they are. Whoa. So this person is starting to see how wicked the shadow person is. Like they're starting to see. Just how wicked that this individual is. Let's see. You got a real raw deal here. Okay, you really did. Oh my, this person's going through dark night of the soul. They're having dreams about you. Oh, what is going on? So this wicked person is using children to keep them there. A child or children to keep them there. See, this, I told you. This is a feminine who's operating in their dark side. This person wants a chance to prove themselves. You're in separation. See, but you over here are healing. So whoever they're dealing with has a real wicked side to them. A really dark, wicked side to them. And this person is starting to see just how wicked they can actually be. Like they're using children as a weapon. That's what they're doing. This player wants to give up their player ways. This person is starting to see the divine truth, how toxic this feminine really is. Some kind of breakthrough. Yeah, how dark they are. They're starting to see. I don't know if this person is crazy or delusional. They want to leave this other lover. I think that they have been betrayed. Like, this person betrayed you for this other lover, but they are somehow being betrayed by this other lover. They're using children as a weapon. They're being manipulated. And your person is angry at them manipulating. It's like they are resentful and angry. Look, they feel betrayed by this other lover because this other lover has been manipulating. And it could be look, they're in their dark side. This is codependency or something like that. Codependent family. Well, so they're resentful of being in a codependent situation, and it's to do with family. Particularly that they're using children as a weapon. Now, these are heavy responsibilities. They're starting to see the dark side of this feminine. Like I said, they can be all about materialism. It's about a child. They're controlling them with something to do with a child. And it could be like child support, alimony, child support, something like that. They're using this child as a weapon to trap them. It was planned. And they regret their choice. Either this person is a schemer, plotter, or a planner, Something like that. Scheming something here. Now, it could be about a parenting plan, or they regret it and they resent it. And it could be that this person is keeping them there because they're using a child as a weapon, okay? And they are maybe threatening them with child support or alimony. I don't know. But they've got heavy responsibilities and heavy obligations. And it might be too much for this person if they were to leave the karmic. So they actually resent being there. They see how dark this other feminine could be, especially when it comes to money. They're in some kind of nightmare. A family nightmare. They feel stuck. And I think that they are waking up. There's two sides. They're seeing the other side of this karmic. Okay? So they're going through a tower. And it's due to fatherhood or pregnancy. This person I don't know. They're suspicious about this father thing. They're suspicious about this father thing. See, this person knows that you're their soulmate, but they resent being where they are because they actually still care for you. But it's about, they're not certain who got this person. I don't know if they got him pregnant. They're suspicious. Okay, they're suspecting or suspicious about something here. Okay? Now, they're seeing the other side of this karmic. Like, they have a really dark, dark side to them. And they're noticing this and they're seeing that, and it's making them doubt. And it's making them suspicious in their head what this karmic is scheming, plotting, or planning. That's why they cut you out. Like, they're cut off from you. They feel cut off from you. They feel cut off. Maybe they're scared that this karmic will not let them see their child or something. I don't know. Like, so they're holding on to this. That's how this karmic is holding on to them, because of this child. That's how they're very 3D thinking. They're very materialistic. And they know, like, if your person is a father to their children, they know how to keep them there. It's like, this one told them to end things with you. They want to end things with this karmic. But the karmic's like, if you end things with me and you divorce me, you may not see your children. Whoa. They're in some vicious cycle. And it's to do with money. Courts. And about this child. Or children. Maybe they'll deny them access to these children. That's why they're in separation from you. That's why they ghosted you. They secretly love you and they're hurting. They're getting karma. They're just trying to do the right thing. They feel like they're being punished. Like, oh boy. They really did it to themselves, so they feel like they're under punishment. They're in a situation where they don't really want to be. They settled for. They tried to do the right thing. They messed everything up with you. They're cut off from you. There is a threat there about them not seeing their children. The children are being used as a weapon. So they're cut off from you, but they're scared they're going to get cut off and not seeing their children if they have any children. They're being held there and the children are being used as a tool, a weapon against them. They are resentful of being there. They resent the karmic for doing that. This karmic is operating out of their dark side. How wicked they truly are. Very 3D. Very materialistic. This person still loves you. This person still has feelings for you. They still see you as their soulmate. They long for you. They are being punished. It's part of their punishment for the turning their back on you and betraying you. It's like they thought that this person was a good person, that they had good intentions. You know what I mean? It's like they're starting to come out of the dark. They are starting to see. just how wicked this karmic really is. And on top of it all, they're like, and on top of it all, I've lost the person that I truly did love. And this is my life that I chose for myself. No wonder they can't forgive themselves. They feel like they're being blackmailed. They feel like if they don't give the karmic what the karmic wants, then they're going to cut them off from seeing their children. They'll be cut off. If there's children involved. And those children are being used as a weapon against them. Yeah, well, they're starting to see just how evil this karmic can really be. And that is on them. There you are, hiding. What are you saying? A powerful move. They may shock you. Or they may shock this karmic. It's a bunch of scheming, plotting, and planning going on. Take care.